everybody, welcome back to Organic Hillbilly. Well, this is the finale. Everybody gets to see the finished product of the little bit of work I did in the garden today, getting the soil ready. So back to Organic Hillbilly, and this is the soil preparation portion of our series. So I'm going to take you over to the garden here in a second and show you what it looks like and kind of talk about what I did. So if you caught the last video, you saw me go through the garden, kind of clean it all out and get everything picked up, get all the plastic out of it. And then you saw me come in with a rototiller and just do a little bit of rototilling. What you'll notice is I didn't take out any of the, a lot of the debris that was left over from last year because it's organic and I wanted that to enrich my soil. And the other thing that's kind of important about this that I'll share with you is you don't want to over till or over do the portion of your soil 6 to 8 inches. Just go through it a couple times and just make sure that it's kind of loosened up and ready, because there's nutrients down in that soil. If you get too deep, you start breaking up the root structure. And that's what the plants need. It's actually something that grows, it takes a long time, and it's considered a communication network, if you will, for plants. So it's a root network. We don't want to disturb it too much, but we do want to get the topsoil kind of ready to go. So this portion is going to be all about how to get it fertilized just before you plant. It's still early yet here. I won't be planting for a few more weeks, so I wanted the fertilizer to kind of have a chance to get into the ground and then get down and start feeding that root system that I was just talking about, because it needs some nutrients now. So we did our compost. We got everything composted in. It looks good. So you saw kind of the structure of the dirt. And now I'm going to show you what it's... this dirt's got a lot of loam in it. But it's healthy. You can see that it's nice and airy, and there's a little bit of clay in there, but this is good soil. And now I'm going to go ahead and get it fertilized. I'm going to show you what I use for fertilizer. This is for the start of the season, and I'll use it again after the plants pop out and start showing that they need more. Okay, so this is the fertilizer that I use. I'm going to get in closer to it so you can see a little bit more on the label and what it. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the fertilizer that we use for the organic garden. It's very important to pay attention to your fertilizer types. I like to use for this garden fish fertilizer. So this is a 2:4:1 organic Neptune's fish fertilizer. And you're going to be able to find the source for this down in the links on Amazon. Please like and subscribe and order these products. It really helps me out. It helps me keep putting these great videos out for you. But essentially what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about what's on this label. The first thing you want to look for when you're organic gardening is this label right here. OMRI is a organic organization that puts their seal of approval on things for organic gardening. So this is good for. Okay, I have to do a quick impromptu here. My battery actually cut out on me when I went to mix the fertilizer, and I got into video editing and noticed it, and now I have to kind of go back and just do this really quick again just to show everyone. So this is the fertilizer I use. I'm using it for compost enhancer, so about 2 fluid ounces per gallon of of water for every 2 to 3 weeks. And there's some other calculations I found, and what I wanted to mention is that I'm doing about 400 square foot. So this sprayer is really nice because what it does is it sets the concentrate level for you. So if you're going to use 8 ounces of concentrate, this is 8 ounces for every gallon. So every gallon that goes through the sprayer, it uses 8 ounces of fertilizer. So it's a liquid fertilizer, so it went through this very, very well, and you can see it in the video when I sprayed and everything. The dial set's really simple. It's right here. You can set it to whatever you want. You know, it's even got finer graduations than that even. On the front of it, it has the liquid ounces. So if you want to do your math on how much you need to do for your fertilizer, you can just do the math really quick, put the ounces that you need. You know, and then also has a metric conversion on the back. So that's it. I'll try to put the math in there for this. I found something online that gave me kind of a rough idea of how much fertilizer to use for 400 square feet, and I just did some quick calculations, and I came up with 16 to 20 ounces. So it worked out good. I'm really happy with it. It went a lot faster than what I thought, and I hope this works out good for you guys. Have a good one, and let's continue back with the video. On. Please like and subscribe and order these products. It really helps me out. It helps me keep putting these great videos out for you. But essentially what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about what's on this label. The first thing you want to look for when you're organic gardening is this label right here. OMRI is a organic organization that puts their seal of approval on things for organic gardening. So this is good for your fruits and your vegetables and really all your plants. It's a diffused fertilizer. It's hydrolyzed fish fertilizer. I'm sorry. And the instructions say, you got to shake it real well and all that good stuff. So that's how we're going to get it set up. We're going to get this set up today. And the other thing I like to add to my organic garden is potassium. Potassium is really important for new plants. It gets them that first bit of nutrients so that they can get strong, grow strong stems, so they can support a lot of weight, especially if you're doing things like tomatoes or peppers. Back here, again on the label for this, you'll see that it's a good source for all of your vegetables. So anyway, I just wanted to show you these two things. These are really good things for your organic garden, and I'm going to show you how to mix them up here in a second. It's pretty simple. What I do for mine is I sprinkle the potash. I got about 400 square foot or so of garden, and what I do is I just put this in cups and I just sprinkle it out over top of the garden, kind of like you would salt on your driveway. So I'll do 4 cups of this. I'm going to try to get it all kind of evenly spread. That way it can have a chance, when it rains and stuff, to soak into the ground. This, the fertilizer portion of it, I'm going to use a brand new Dial and Spray sprayer. It's important to use something that has never had any chemicals or pesticides. You don't want that in your garden. I even hate using plastic, but you can't get away from it sometimes, and it is permitted. So brand new organic sprayer, and we're going to put the concentrate in here, and we're going to set the dial to give us about the right output to just apply the fertilizer with a little bit of water. All right, here we go. We're going to spread some of the potassium. And it's just like spreading birdseed, spreading lawn seed, salt on your driveway. Pretty much the same thing. I already did a lot of the garden boxes, so I don't have too much left. I just want to show you kind of how it's done. And now the spray. Hopefully that works out. Okay, I'm going to try my best here to film this without spilling any. Try to get us to the right level. Let's take a look at it. Look at that, I spilled some. It's about just shy of 16, a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, took it to 20 ounces. Won't hurt anything. All right, time to fertilize. Yeah, nothing ever goes quite right when you're gardening, I tell you. But eventually you kind of get used to things. Getting out the first time. It's been supposed to put away all winter, so it's got to keep heat on it. As I'm doing this, I just kind of overlap. Keep an eye on the concentrate that I have. Make sure I'm moving along, getting everything. I'll just keep doing this until this runs out, because it's got the appropriate ratio of fertilizer to water now. And just put that all in there. Got to save a little bit for my garden boxes. Just a little bit of fertilizer left. I do just a little bit more, just for the strawberries. Guys, that's it for the channel today. Thanks again for watching the Organic Hillbilly channel, where we show you how to use organic fertilizer the right way to grow bigger, better tasting fruits and vegetables. Click on the links in today's description to get the products we trust, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the Organic Hillbilly lifestyle.